Okay, I know it's not pretty, but today this is the knife we're going to look at. No explanation, let's get into this.
Please hold.
It's my pleasure to present Jimislash.
Alright, so here's something I've been wanting to do for a while. And so this is a true story, honest to God. In about early October, late September of 2019. So what are we looking at? 1, 2, 3. About a year and 4 months ago, I took this outside one day to open up some bags of charcoal. This is the Ganzo. What is this? The 720. This is the G, 720G for green, I'm guessing. So check that out. It's been sitting out there, Houston weather, humidity, out in the rain. It's right there on the corner there. It's getting rained on. So check it out. It's got a little rust, some charcoal dust, some gunga back in there. This is dirty. But, so this has been the knife that I've been using out there. I cut the charcoal open. I've had to cut some towing straps with it. And this is how it looks now. I just want to show you one of my, probably the beaterest knife I have, as far as least taken care of and kind of surprising. That 440C kind of held up. And I don't know, what do you think? So it's like a $25, $30 knife, and it's still going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and clean it up just a little bit with a little bit of sandpaper, clean off the rust a little bit, maybe wipe it down with a wipey, and see if I can't clean this up, and then see if it's still, what kind of shape it's in a little bit. I don't want to do the belly hair test, you know, with all that rust on there, and I end up with weird positions due to tetanus and lockjaw. But I got all my shots just in case. So I'm just going to try and get some of the rust off of that edge there. Shine this up a little bit. See if I can't get a little bit of that rust off there. Get a little bit off. Alright. Get a little bit of rust off the knife. Shine it up. This is all real time. Come over here. We got more rust on this side. This must have been face up. I left it open the whole time. It's just so I could grab it and not have to worry about opening it. So I left it open. So we're getting that rust off pretty easily. Check that out. Now, like I said, 440C. It's been working out there in the rain and the humidity and all that. It's been getting rained on. I didn't stick it in the mud or anything, but I didn't take it out of the rain. Right. So we got some of that rust off. How we can get the rust off of that edge there? Maybe if we stropped it here. Is that gonna work? If we strop it on the... I don't want to strop it too much, because then we're gonna, y'all will figure out that's why it's cutting. All right, so I got most of the rust off the blade. Still got little rust spots on the edge. But you can tell that wasn't that bad. I think it would strop. You could strop that rust off pretty easily if you wanted to. All right. See if we can get some of that off. Okay. All right, we got most of the rust off there. Pretty good, huh? It's much better than the 4Max video so far. So, but now that I've invoked the memory of the 4Max video, I'm definitely going to end up stabbing myself. So we'll just run some of this rust off of here. Alright. So still got some rust on the edge. I don't want to mess with that, so we can just see how well it's stayed sharp. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Do I have any hand wipes here? Wipe this down with. I do not. But what I do have, a towel, some alcohol rub here. Kind of the same idea, right? So I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. All right. Let's clean up all that. All right, just felt the point of that thing going to my hand. Almost stabbed myself for you guys. All right, so we can clean that up. Get some of that charcoal dust out of there. Get some of that out of there. All right, that's more rust up there. All right. Let's clean some dust off of this one. Yeah, it's definitely got a little dirt and goofiness on it. All right. Clean up the handle a little bit. Get a little more of this alcohol stuff. Clean that off. But what I'm trying to show you is, you got to spend $300 for a knife that's going to really, really work for you. I love Ganzo stuff. They still sell this knife. Check that out. All right, got that kind of cleaned up. I'll clean out the innards later. All right, there we go. So there we go. That's the Ganzo 720. I'm going to show you how much I trust it. So what I got is my cutting board here, and today's breakfast, which is going to be some excellent steak. Oh man, let's get these. I'm just going to see if it still works. I don't even know. I haven't cut anything with it. Oh, should we try the belly here? This has been outside for a long time, cutting stuff, never sharpened, never anything. There you go, folks. It's still taking off some belly hair there. I'm not lying. I'd show you, but then the sponsors would get me. We don't pay you to show off weird stuff. Alright, so yeah, it did. It cut the hair, and you can tell right there how this knife is still sharp. What do you think? What do you think about that? So I've been wanting to do this, but I keep saying, well, man, I'm going to leave it out there one more month or one more week. And so finally I was out there this morning getting my pit ready for some brisket smoking. I saw this thing. I said, man, that would be a good video. Just to kind of reiterate things that we've talked about as far as you don't have to spend a ton of money to get a really, really good knife. This 720 is awesome. In fact, I'm going to go get me a couple really quick here over there off of Amazon. And oh, I gotta fry that up. That's gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna give me another one off of Amazon, and that will I think I already have one more, but I want an orange one. They have an orange one over there I was looking at just before I made this video. I don't know, what do you think? Do you guys have a beater knife like this? Something that you just like don't think about, it's right there when you need it. This is that knife. Now I gotta clean up the edge of it. The edge is still sharp though. You just saw how sharp it was. It did in fact shave my belly hair. It, went right through that strip steak. And, I'm gonna stick it back outside. It's going back. It's you're not getting a reprieve. You're going back. But the thing is, it's a great knife. It's something you're gonna stick out there. You know it's there. You don't have to worry about it. Like a good truck knife, like something you can stick out in a, your truck toolbox, or I'm not saying this one, but for like a tackle box or something. There's some great knives out there. This just shows you 440C will hold up to some weathering. And it's not always about the M390s and the powder steels. That old school stuff still works. It worked for a long time and it's still working. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What do you think about this knife? Do you have one of these? I'm telling you guys, if you don't have this knife and you're thinking about something, see, no action on there. When you're thinking about something, you're kind of chunky and you got a bunch of money, go check this one out. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm serious. I just saw this outside and I wanted to share it with you. All right, that'll be it for now. I'm going to go cook me some breakfast, some excellent steak with some chopped up Brussels sprouts. So delicious, so nutritious. I'll talk to you later.